James.
Hello. Um, I had uh, thoughts of uncertainty, um, feelings of um, anxiety around that, uncertainty of in a relationship, and I noticed that they were making me unhappy. I was noticing these thoughts, and they were making me unhappy, and but um, I told myself I don't want to serve them or create them, but yeah, they just keep coming. So just wondering what that mechanism is for, because I don't want to serve it.
Yeah. So you notice these thoughts are coming,
Yeah,
and it's somewhere your system interfaces with them and entertains them to some extent.
yeah,
So just noticing that they're coming, and then what's their function? Somehow they're coming, and in some way they're trying to help you.
mm,
And so, but the question, so you can honor them and thank them for coming to try and help, but then you can inquire to see, do they actually help? You can see they're trying to help. So we just bring discernment in, yeah? So these thoughts are coming, and they, in some way, they're trying to protect you, or so there's some feelings that you have, and you're not certain about them, or not certain if it's a fit or whatever it is, something within it. And so then these thoughts come to try and prepare you, or somehow.
yeah. It just occurred to me that yeah, it feels like it feels like I'm trying to continually solve the problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what these thoughts are doing, is trying to create a better future.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. So
but yeah,
whatever these feelings are that you have with this person, there's some sweetness to them. Otherwise, they wouldn't, and your heart is responding in a way to it, in a way that feels vulnerable, feels naked.
yeah,
And so now these thoughts are, you could call them doubt. There's some level of doubt. Be careful. Don't give your heart away inappropriately, or something like that.
yeah,
But it's too late, actually. Your heart is already vulnerable and naked.
yeah,
So now the only thing that can cause difficulty is if somewhere there's an expectation, or wanting it to be a certain way. Other than
yeah,
that, it feels beautiful just to have a vulnerable heart and to love. It's not an issue. The only time that it becomes an issue, if there's with it wanting it to be reciprocal or wanting it to be a certain way. But the actual feeling of a vulnerable heart and the love that's flowing is actually quite sweet.
Yeah.
So you can listen to those thoughts and use them to try and protect your heart. Or you can use the opportunity to see if there is any wanting or expecting or arising at the same time as the heart is feeling vulnerable and naked. And none of that is right or wrong or good or bad. It's just there's just a noticing of it, yeah? It would be unusual when the heart is vulnerable like that and naked that wanting or expecting wouldn't arise, I would say, because it's not that often that it happens like that. So good, in my view, a good opportunity to just watch him play. It's not wrong, it's not bad.
Yeah, I did.
It's curious, just at this moment, when you sense how your heart is, just in this very moment, because it feels quite naked and vulnerable in this moment. And in this moment, it doesn't feel like there's any expectation or wanting with me. It's just an enjoyment of that vulnerability and that nakedness. And ultimately, that's what's possible, is to have a naked and vulnerable heart and, yeah, just let that love flow. And start to discern where there's old habits that creep in around it, expecting or wanting. Because for sure, then there will be pain.
Yeah, so it definitely feels like the expecting, having the expectations closes me.
Mm-hmm. And that's generic, it functions the same in all of us.
Yeah.
And you could say it's quite human for that to arise. But just to become very gentle and aware of it and allow it to show itself and be seen.
Yeah.
And recognize the value of a naked, vulnerable heart. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like with the girl I've been dating, I have been open and vulnerable with my feelings.
Yeah.
And that sort of moves me away from the expectation and wanting to solve it and stuff and closing off with that. And then I find like sadness and grief with that. And more vulnerability. And it sort of feels like, it does feel like I need it less. Like I'm more connected with myself then. Yeah, but it's just when I'm by myself, it's different. It's like having someone to be open and vulnerable with is easier for me than doing it with myself. It's like when I'm by myself, it's like all the thought, yeah, I struggle more with the thoughts.
Yeah. So it's interesting, and I understand what you mean. It's like we are social animals, and we do love company, but it's like we have this idea of by myself and with someone. But in actuality, we always with ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, a beautiful opportunity just to look at the nuances. Yeah, just somehow referencing them by myself, or I'm, I'm, you know, there's a me that's separate from totality, that's by itself, and there's awareness in which this moment is appearing. So that framing, like, you know, like looking through the filter of by myself, is an old way of looking at things. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't looked at that.
Yeah.
Didn't
It's,
notice it.
yeah. It's just, I mean, again, it's a very common filter that gets looked through.
Mm.
And the fact is, you know, it's like we can be in a crowd of people and feel more alone than we can when we're just quiet by ourselves, communing with totality.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So it actually doesn't have much to do with circumstance. It just has to do with like an old way of looking, old filter that we look through. You know, it's not.
Mm. Yeah.
If you want to go to gallery view just for a moment, you can see if anybody got any value from that exploration. Some people, sometimes. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So you can see, it doesn't matter what we're going through, we all know it. You know? So
Yeah.
thanks for bringing the question so vulnerably and sweetly. It's lovely.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Just while it's on my mind, there's a time change in Europe this Saturday, I believe, so that on Sunday, um, the times for Australians will be 1 hour later. I'm going to try that for a little bit to see how it is to start at 8 o'clock my time. For me, and for Perth, it will be, I guess, 6 o'clock. But whatever, it'll change. But and I'm keeping it the same in Europe, so it'll still be 10 o'clock. And if I need to, then I'll change it again. But for now, that's the way it is.
Good evening, Isaac.
Hey.
Hey, kind of question pops up again and again when when mind activity or referencing activity gets low or gets low, then usually often also noticing seems to stop. This very fine, sharp, in whom does this appear right now? What is it? Who am I? This also again and again seems to fall away. And in a way, it's a riddle to the thinking. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Bus just told me that my sound is low. I'm gonna see if I
It's
can
low,
turn it
yeah.
up.
It's pretty low.
How's that now?
Better.
Better.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Your sound usually is lower than the sound of people.
Okay,
Yeah,
thanks for telling me, boss.
yeah. Yeah, seems to be a question.
So,
Do you remember what was spoken or?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like, so we're here now, and the question is arising for the future.
yeah, yeah. What to do? Yeah,
Yeah, no, it's just to notice that. Yeah?
yeah,
And it wants to help.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nothing right about it, nothing wrong about it.
yeah. It wants to know. It wants to help. It wants to be safe.
Mm.
It wants. It wants. It wants.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And just seeing it and honoring it. Nothing has to be different. Just recognizing
yeah. Your sound still is a bit low. Anyways, I can hear you. Yeah.
it. Okay. I can also talk a little louder.
Might support. Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks.
Cool.
So you took this out of my hands. Okay. Then there is nothing to be done or nothing to be
Well,
solved or to be
yeah,
known.
I mean, just looking at that movement where
Mm,
it seems like uh, there's something to be done, or
mm,
this, you know, to me it seems that's something we all know.
mm.
It's not an uncommon movement. It's a
No. Yeah. Yeah. But can I speak?
yeah.
Anyway, this movement seems to continue. How can it happen when mental activity drops away, that this tool of sharp noticing or clear noticing also seems to sleep, or I don't know how to say.
I mean, I would say simply that Maya is subtle. the moment there's even the subtlest sense of that something can be done, it's so alluring. It's such a honey trap, you know.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah. All right.
I mean, the whole seeking, all of that is based on that. Everything is based on that.
Yeah.
It's not. It's good to see you.
Yeah.
Good to appreciate the joke.
Yeah. It's putting questions within of from the dream, and this goes to nowhere but to dream on and all the nonsense.
And just, like honoring it and seeing it, but at the same time, it's not wrong, it's not bad, it's a pathway that has happened so many times that it's the doorway into samsara, no doubt.
At the moment, the internet here seems to be weak,
Okay.
but in a second might be better to hear you. Picture frozen also.
At the moment, you're frozen on my screen, but everybody else is moving, so maybe it's your internet. Okay. I just got faster internet on my end, so. Okay, Feet, I'm going to go back to gallery view. Good. Hey,
Hi, just want to sit with you if possible.
yeah. Just for fun, purely for fun. What's me and what's you?
Um, at this moment, there seems to be a connection, and that's, it's like it is one way, and it's going all around. So there's no
Yeah,
much of that's it's not much of a difference.
yeah. Very good, because that's how it is for me here. So it just feels like there's no boundaries, just awareness, aware of self, love, loving love.
But I wake up in the night, usually at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock or whatever, and then there's a lot of mind, thoughts coming, and mind is, very active. And then just like, you mentioned just a honey trap. It's a honey trap to, it's you can so easily go into searching again and making it a little bit different or something like that. And that's what I'm doing all the time, actually. It's the same as what Fitz says, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't had these shiverings for a long time. Only now they're appearing back. And the brightness and the clarity and the sunshine and the lights, it's sort of fading away, and then in time, somehow it is as if now there is some, s- a space, but when I'm in the searching mode, I'm looking for that thought that liberates. I'm looking for the liberating thought, and there is none.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks. Iska. Iska?
Ja, yes, I. Mm, 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 mm. mm. It looks like there's so much going on, and still I'm here. Mm. All kind of movements passing through, emotions passing through. Also, seeing there is sometimes going with the emotions and then stepping out. Mm, mm, Thank you. Mm,
Okay.
I love
Yes,
love
Terry.
it.
Anita. Hi, Anita.
Hi. Hi.
How can you describe?
Nothing and all.
Anything at all? And just again for fun, to speak from the perspective of how the nervous system relates to the sensations of this moment.
It's yeah. It's yeah, I don't have words. It's calming down and of course there are things in daily life which make some troubles or but always here. And it's 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 autumn in Holland, so there are a lot of leaves falling from the trees, and it's very coloring. It's beautiful, and sometimes I'm searching leaves to dry them in a book, but lately, because I'm looking for the beautiful ones, but now they're all beautiful. When I see the that's everything in the nature is volmaakt. What is volmaakt?
Perfect.
Perfect.
Mm.
It's all in every time of year.
Yeah. Beautiful to see you enjoying.
Yeah, thank you too. Big
you.
heart.
Yes, and to you. Patricia.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi, Beata.
Yes. Oh, I feel like a child meeting you now. Vulnerable. Okay. We met at Venus retreat in Parimal
Yeah,
online,
yeah,
where I've had
beautiful.
this deep, deep experience of coming home.
Yeah, beautiful.
Oh,
And to be more precise, it's not an experience, it's a knowing that you are home.
yeah.
Yeah. If we turn it into experience, then it's something, then it goes into memory.
Mm.
But if you look who you are home. You are
Yeah,
there.
this is the problem.
Mhm.
It's
No, look, no. So I hear you that somehow it seems that not home at this moment.
I feel home and I feel fear at the same time.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You're home. You are home. You are that is aware of fear.
Mm.
Yeah. So perfect. The fear doesn't mean anything about being home.
It's when it happened, I spoke with Venu in the last 20 years. I have some moments of being home, stillness, happiness. It's like I dived in the ocean, but I came back to the surface.
That's okay.
And the last time, it's like diving in the ocean and be ocean. So, and since that, a lot of things are so strong happening in my life, very strong. So that I need a lot of stillness.
That's natural. Just so
Okay.
that you know, that's natural.
Okay. Problems I have
And
the feeling I handle is not really to handle. I really need to change something.
okay, so there's those movements of needing to do something
Mm.
and recognizing that you're aware of that.
Mm.
It's a feeling and a thought. I need to do something, and there's awareness of that, both of that, of the feeling and the thought. Feelings and thoughts come and they go.
Mm.
Sometimes, like they come and so familiar and something, somehow there's an involvement with it. But for a moment here again, that the involvement fell away. So on the surface of the ocean, it's wavy. In the depth of the ocean, it's quiet.
Mm.
But if we have a preference for the depth to the waves, then we're on the shore. It's all the ocean. So fear can come, everything can come. It's just, it's just appearances in who we are. Nothing to make mean anything, nothing to do anything with. They come, they go.
There's a deep falling in me. It's like
Yes, yes,
deep, deep
yes,
falling
yes.
inside of my body. It's
Yeah. No special way to be. The ocean doesn't have to be calm, it doesn't have to be like a lake, can be wavy. It's still the ocean. We don't have to get involved.
There is sometimes this idea of people who are awake, they are always in love. I'm not always in love.
No.
No.
You know, again, it's just like the ocean is sometimes it's huge waves that can just take a ship in one swallow, and other times it's quiet, you know. So that's the nature of the ocean. That we've been conditioned and taught to believe that what comes up means something about us.
Okay.
But yet, if we look, we can see we have no control over what comes up. None whatsoever. It comes by itself and it surely leaves by itself.
So there's nothing to do that it leaves.
Nothing.
So
Nothing
nothing
to
to
do.
understand, to work through, or to.
Exactly. You can rest. Your work is done. In that recognition that there's nothing to do and no one to do it. How is it in this way? Everything can be as it is.
It's kind of getting more infinity,
Yeah.
more calm. There are also thoughts like, is it also for traumas that they can release? There are these thoughts. But it is like my breast is opening in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my body can feel its own weight. So.
Yeah.
There's sometimes the fear when I start to get silent, that I never get up of my chair or never get to people again, and what will be with my life then?
Yeah. So that thought comes and we don't know what will happen.
Yes.
You know, for Ramna, he sat under a tree for 7 years.
Yes.
He sat under a tree. That was it. Nothing, no furniture, nothing. He just sat. And then he moved 100 meters to another tree and he sat for another 7 years. But there's not many people like Ramla, you know. Most of us can't sit still for 1 minute, let alone 7 years. So it's hard to say what will happen. There's no way to know. What we know is that, you know, there's that prayer, not my will, but
Just
thy
the
will.
urge to be silent.
Yeah, just that. Yeah. Somehow recognizing that, to put it, it's funny you try and put it in words. It's whatever that intelligence is, it's living us. We've been under the impression that we controlling things, but really not.
Mm.
It's life being lived.
Mm. On the other hand, on the one hand, it's beautiful.
Mhm.
Nothing to do, nothing to control, just to trust.
Yeah.
On the other hand, wow, gosh.
Yeah, they're very different from our conditioning.
Yes.
Yeah? Our conditioning is you have to do and you have to, you know.
Mm.
Then you see a little deeper and you see, no, that's not true actually. It's okay to just rest. And that resting, it actually benefits
Yeah.
everything.
I just have a wired thought. It's just hopefully I don't pee myself because I can't up of this chair anymore.
Yeah, well.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah.
You know, I went one time. I went to Tiruvannamalai, and there was a professor who had met Ramana, and very educated man, and he met Ramana, and he just fell into the deepest. And from being a professor and highly academic,
Mm.
he lost all interest in everything.
Oh.
And there was a family that recognized his state. And you know how in India they have these, like a little porch with a concrete slab just out on the porch.
Mm.
And they said, you can come live there and we'll give you some food. He went to live there. And he stayed there the rest of his life. He never moved from there.
Mm.
And when I went there, like his eyes had started to get cataracts, and this family said, do you want us to try and organize something for your eyes? He said, no, I've seen enough.
Mm.
It's not important anymore to me. But where he slept, it smelled a lot like pee, I guess.
Mm.
That's what reminded me of it. But man, the feeling around that man was so still, so beautiful. Just living on this concrete slab. So beautiful.
Mm.
But to ordinary eyes, maybe they would say, what happened to this professor, this very learned man? That man, this radiant beauty that was just vibrating.
I met such a man a few weeks ago in front of the supermarket.
Okay.
I can't stop looking in his eyes. He was so.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I love people, so I don't think that I will be on the chair. But there is sometimes this, because
Yeah,
when
he
it's when it's so deep, so it's
yeah.
really like, oh,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Yeah. Then it's like maybe our old conditioning kicks in and goes, oh, what's happening? But, I don't think we need to trouble. It's just, if you read about some of these people like Ananda Moima, very famous saint from India, she would be cooking for her husband and she would lose all worldly consciousness and the food would just burn. And, and yet she's one of the great saints of India. Just, you look at a picture of her, she's just so much beauty and so absorbed in this. And her husband understood. He just said, she cannot cook anymore.
I met such people in Greece also, yes. Radiating like.
Yeah. So, who knows what your destiny is? We don't know. But surely not up to you.
No, it's not up to me. Thank you so much, Isaac.
Thanks, dear.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah. Ah, Sebastian. Aí, que tal?
Genau, genau. Oh, ja. Hm. It's just so beautiful. Mm.
Mm. Thank you. Yeah. Susanne.
Isaac.
Hey.
there is I notice there a strong urge somehow, and I think it's related to wanting to feel safe. The urge is to go to look for difficulties, for problems, for yeah. So that I have something to solve. And again, the question arises: is it really okay? Just sorry, just to enjoy.
Who's going to answer that question?
Who's going to answer that question?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's somehow begging for allowance. So
But you can speak to enjoyment and say, enjoyment, is it really okay for me to enjoy? And see what answer it gives. And then you can speak to fear and say, fear, is it really okay to enjoy? And see what answer it gives. And then you can check to see who you believe.
is it really?
You can check to see who you believe, fear or enjoyment.
Yeah, I noticed that I believe fear up till now. Yeah, very much. So Sebastian is laughing his ass off. Arises how to solve this problem. Oh. So hmm. Yeah, it's somehow like trusting mistrust. Same category. Very old habit. Very with Katholisch somehow. Thank you, Isaac.
Evangelina.
Can you hear me?
I hear you perfect, loud and clear.
there's just a noticing that there is, in the nervous system, there is a sort of, it feels like there's like something frozen or something, like I can't get to the bottom of the sea. I can really, when I look at you, I can release so much anxiety, but there's some region at the moment which is not accessible. So during the day, I'm not very relaxed. But this is a thought. And I find it fascinating that both, I would say, vibrations, I don't know how to call it, both of these can coexist at the very same time. This is
Amazing,
yeah.
yeah.
What is not so pleasant is that the nervous system has a little bit more power on me, on yeah, anyway. One wants to have things different as they are, and they are perfect. So thank you, Isaac.
Ink. But I'm not hearing you. I'm not sure why you are unmuted.
Now,
No, I hear you.
do you hear me?
Yeah. Perfect.
Do you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. You can't hear me?
Let me see.
I hear you. Can you hear me?
Make it louder. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Hearing is happening.
Hmm?
Hearing is happening.
Yeah. Yeah. In daily life,
So you're talking about the past.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And the future. Yeah, right now everything is okay.
Fantastic. I thought so.
Yeah, yeah. There are some tensions, but it's no problem.
Yeah.
Emotions, no problem. Yeah. So let's see what's going to happen. Yeah. Leave all thought behind. Or yeah, what is it? This tendency to grasp or to control.
Even little children, you take them to the fair and you put them on that. There's all those little different vehicles that have steering wheels, and they're on the track, and the kids love grabbing the steering wheels and steering. And
Yeah.
it's like it's not attached to anything. So
Yeah.
I enjoy it. They got a steering wheel.
Yeah, they even fight for it. So let me,
Yeah,
I want to be in front.
yeah.
No, you're not. Yeah. It's so funny to see all the time now. It's a little past, okay. But that sometimes I have questions and then all questions are answered by other people, are asked by other people.
Mm.
That's so amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also this evening, morning, also same happened. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Thank you. Mm. Yes, so I wanted information about the third week at Jonathan. Then we will be sending something out soon, I guess. And until then, it's a mystery. Okay. I think it was Bas you were hosting tonight. Thank you, Bas. Thank you, beloveds. So.